Now, all of this could have been avoided.
God damn.
All you had to do was make a good game and shut the hell up. But you didn't, okay? You didn't. You made a subpar game, and then you had the audacity to get up on stage, popping noise, as if you just knew you had the best first-person shooter game in all of the land, okay? So you guys remember, we talked about Splitgate, okay? Y'all remember a few years ago, I think during COVID, Splitgate came out. And it was definitely innovative. It was definitely different. It kind of felt like Halo a little bit. And it was decent. It was nothing groundbreaking, but it was definitely decent. It brought something new. And the question was always going to be, how would they expand upon this? How would they make it better? Because it wasn't something that you felt compelled to play day in, day out. It just isn't. And so, of course, Splitgate 2 is coming out. And at Summer Games Fest, the CEO, Ian, I'm not even going to try to say their last name, I'm sorry, he had this to say, if you guys remember, let me go ahead and play it.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. When we started...
And there you go. So that's what he said. And then, I guess, to the wokies, the most egregious thing he did was he had on a hat that says, make first-person shooters great again, which, of course, is a play on Make America Great Again. And regardless of whatever political ideology you take or whatever side you stand on, right now is not a good time for MAGA, okay? I mean, for crying out loud, we might get bombed before we get GTA 6. Can I get a griff?
My leg!
Okay. Before we get into the rest of the video, though, this is the begging portion of the video, okay? Do me a favor. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, turn on the notification bell because, nigga, it's a struggle out here for these views, and we need your help, okay? All right? Please do that. Help me, okay? Help me. Anyway, there we go. All right, so that's what he had to say. And of course, this caused a lot of backlash. He was attacked by black girl gamers who said in an industry tussling with exclusionary past, that's a lie, and a present, that's a lie. Having a Fox Pass, whatever the fuck, somebody told me the right way to say this and I forgot it already. Like, this should remind us all that there's still so much work to do. It's fascinating that this was allowed to be on stage at Summer Games Fest, and it highlights the unseen areas for many of those who sit in the positions of leadership in this industry. To utilize such a symbol at all, let alone in this current climate, is in poor taste and shines an unyielding light on why having diverse teams, including PR, and this is basically an advertisement for why you need consultancy companies like Black Girl Gamers. First of all, Black Girl Gamers can go fuck themselves. This has nothing to do with you. Please shut up, okay? I don't agree with what he did because I don't believe that any video game company or studio should take any sort of like political leaning towards anything, or his wasn't even a political statement. He just came on stage talking shit as if he knew he had the best game on the market, and that's the audacity. I don't care about the I don't care about the hat. I don't care about that at all. If I was your PR guy, I would have told you not to do that, because in my personal opinion, you should try to get as many customers as you possibly can, and you know that can be a very divisive hat depending on who you talk to. Not because I don't agree with it or I don't like Trump, but just because, like, listen, we here to make money, not make statements. But them trying to spin this as if, first of all, they're trying to compel speech by saying, how is this allowed on stage at Summer Games Fest? First of all, bitch, this is America. We're allowed to say whatever we want to say. And they made a statement. It is what it is. The statement fell flat. It is what it is. And so ultimately, we're going to come back here where originally, where is it? Oh, no. Let me go back. This is them retweeting where he originally said, I'm not here to apologize, but I am here to clarify. So he said that he wouldn't be apologizing and then turned around and apologized. I'll let you hear a little clip of that.
My face by now, but I promise this message is going to be a little bit different than the previous ones. So I've got a lot of questions about what's up with the hat, why'd you wear it, what was the intent, and I want to start by explaining myself. It is really freaking hard as an independent.
Yeah, whatever.
Didn't really have an image to be taken in to improve this the way it was. The most important thing to me right now is I want to have an amazing community. That is the reason that I built 1047. That's the games with who I get their feedback. I talk to them. I mean, these are the people who got us through the dark times. And I hate seeing division. And that's what I'm seeing right now on both sides. There's division in the community. And for that, I am truly sorry.
And there you go. And there you go. Now, I like how he tried to spin it like he was saying sorry about division in his community. No, nigga, you apologize, period. And that was a mistake, okay? Because like when you like apologizing isn't going to make people support your game, okay? And you can see right here, Grums pulls up the numbers for Splitgate. Your shit don't look good. I would love to know where he got that 25 million from. Like, nigga, are my DMs open? Yeah, they are. Where'd you get that 25? What the hell? That's not supposed to be there. Where'd you get the 25 million from? That's insane. That is insane. Like, I don't believe for a second that 25 million people played this game or the first game. Okay. Grom says if Splitgate 2 had not apologized, it would have resulted in a swell of gamer support, giving them time and funds to update the game and fix issues. Now they are doing layoffs because gamers were disgusted by the apology and numbers started dropping. Started the day after they apologized. It was fairly level. Well, I disagree with Grums on that. Grums also says Splitgate 2 hat apology taints game, ends in layoffs, never apologize to the non-existent modern audience. And what he's alluding to is this statement right here from 1047 Games. Okay, today we parted ways with a small group of value 1047 game team members. We're still perfecting the Splitgate 2 gameplay experience in response to community feedback, and we are redirecting sources to build the best game for our players. We are sad to see our teammates go, and we are actively working to help them secure new opportunities. Further, our co-founders Ian and Nicholas Bagamian have opted not to take salaries as we lock in to deliver the next phase of the project. Thank you to those who built alongside us. We are sad to say goodbye and would not be here without you. To everyone who's playing Splitgate 2, we're continuing to work hard to deliver more things we know you'll love. We are committed to building this game for the long haul. Well, I got news for you, nigga. That's not happening. That's not happening. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm sorry, Grums. I disagree. This has nothing. Well, it may have a little bit to do with the apology, but the simple fact of the matter is the game isn't good enough. Okay, if you play Splitgate, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that the game ain't good. I'm not saying that the game ain't decent. I'm telling you, this game, there's nothing about this game that would keep you playing it for the long haul. I'm sorry. I don't like the gun designs. The game aesthetically looks a little bit like Cassie would say fruity. Okay. There's no story to speak of. It's just shoot niggas and walk through portals. That's it. There's nothing holding. Even Call of Duty has a long-standing story that people recognize certain characters. Halo has it. Apex Legends, while it's a live service game with no story mode, it has story and characters that you recognize, that you've fallen in love with. What else? Destiny, same thing. All of these games have these things that reel you in and lock you in, and the games that don't have them, like what's that game? There was like a hero shooter game. Damn, I forgot what it's called. I'd have to look on my Xbox, in fact, because I remember playing it on Xbox. But that was a hero shooter that had decent gameplay, but there's no reason for us to be attached to any of these characters. Another live service game, The Finals. Does anybody remember playing that? Where the hell is anybody talking about that? No. Nobody's playing that. Okay. These games, you have to have something more. I mean, look at this. This looked like the Booty Bandit shooter simulator. Nobody's playing this. Nobody's playing this. So I disagree. I mean, I I don't have a problem with the things that he said if you know your game is good. And that just wasn't the case. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, Mr. Griff be with you. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to y'all later.
Leaving they nigga essence in the air. Them happy, nappy head niggas with the fingers on the trigger. Don't trust them new niggas over there.